Hey guys, this is a quick woodworking video to go over how to sharpen a card scraper. The materials that you'll need are some P500 sandpaper, a file, a block of wood with a saw kerf in it, and a screwdriver with a smooth shaft, or if you got a special one, a burnishing tool. So for those of you that don't know, a card scraper can take the place of a sandpaper in a lot of woodworking applications. It's a pleasure to use, and knowing how to sharpen one can save a lot of time in the shop sanding down the line. So to start, go ahead and place the card scraper in the block of wood with a saw kerf. If you want it to be sticking up maybe 1/4 of an inch or thereabouts, and clamp it in place. And then the goal of this step is to just get it nice and square and to file off the burr that was on there previously. So again, you want it to stay nice and straight and true, and just give it a few passes with the file. So once that step is over, then you're gonna take it over, get out your sandpaper, and you just want to kind of shine up the faces of the card scraper. Again, getting the remnants of the burr off. So you'll see here I'm using P500 sandpaper. I think that's probably about all you need. You don't need to go too crazy with it. So place it back in the block, and just kind of use the block as something to sort of keep it perfectly flat to the sandpaper, and just run it back and forth a few times, and on all four edges. With each card scraper you can get about four sharp edges on each face, so that's 8 scraping edges on each scraper. So, and next you want to also run it across the sandpaper in the same way that you were filing it, just to remove the file marks. For some reason it seems to turn a burr better when there's no file marks on it. And if you want to make this easier on yourself, you can go ahead and tape that sandpaper down. The next step is to start drawing out the metal so that you can turn a burr with it. So lay your card scraper flat on your workbench and take your burnishing tool or your screwdriver and just start rubbing it, maybe 5 degrees tilted down, just to kind of draw the metal out towards yourself. And then once you've got that step done, you can place it back in the wooden block, and again clamp it into place. And there should, if you could see it, it's super small, but you would see a tiny little ear of metal sticking up. You can almost kind of feel it with your thumb and fingers if you run them over that edge. So now we're just going to take that little ear of metal and fold it down by taking the burnishing tool and kind of drawing it across that surface. Maybe tilted 5 degrees or so down. And I don't know if it makes a ton of difference, but everybody I see on YouTube will hold their burnishing tool so that it's maybe 30 degrees, 30 or 45 degrees to the edge of the scraper and the other axes. So you want it tilted down about 5 degrees and angled 45 degrees as you rub it across. So you just do this a few times. I'm probably doing a little overkill here, but you just want to do it until you can feel that burr with your fingers, just kind of reaching over the edge of the card scraper. And once you've got that taken care of, you can go ahead and give it a test. You'll know right away if you've done this right. You'll either get nice wood shavings like I'm getting here, or you'll get sawdust. So if you got sawdust, it just means you gotta give it another shot. But otherwise, if you're getting this, then you're good to go. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and there's links to a video that I found very helpful for learning how to do this below. Alright, thanks and have a good day. Bye. Hey guys, this is a quick woodworking video to go over how to